Hello, thank you very much for joining us today. There's a software update required on the Tesla Model 3, so I thought we could just run through exactly what the procedure is to update it. So if we go to the main screen and choose menu, and we want software, if we just scroll down, there's release notes and there is new software available telling us that we need to connect to the Wi-Fi. If we click on release notes, it will then tell us what the new software is all about, and it's saying there's additional bottom bar customization. You can now add vehicle controls such as defrost, windshield wipers, seat heaters to the bottom bar. Long press any app icon to enter edit mode, then drag desired control to the bottom bar. Well, I thought we could do this anyway, but maybe they're making a few slight changes. Now if we go down, there's some changes to Disney, which I'll be honest doesn't really interest me. Child lock can now be enabled for a single rear door. Tap controls, child lock, select right, left or both. Don't have children, but so not sure that's going to affect me. Additional mobile app controls. Dog mode, camp mode can now be enabled from the Tesla app. Note, this functionality requires mobile app version 4.70. Interesting. And new language support. Your touchscreen is now available in Turkish. Well, that is fantastic news. So anyway, this one that we're looking at is the 2022.12.3.6. So I bought the car last September, and I didn't do any software updates for a month or two, so in December there were quite a lot and I had a bit of a backlog. Now I can't access my Wi-Fi from the garage, it's too far from my home, poor signal. So what I had to do is get a hotspot on my phone. At the time I only had 1 megabyte of data per month because I just didn't need it. Most of the time I used the phone was at home, and it just wasn't enough for all the updates needed for the Tesla 3. And it's to date my biggest expense in it, because it cost over £100 in extra data from my phone supplier over December and January. Then I realised it's much cheaper if you get a regular amount every month, and there's usually regular updates. So I updated the data from 1 megabyte to 3 megabytes. So what I do, I manage the data so I see how much I'm actually using per month and see if I haven't used much up and there's an update, and then I'll obviously do the update. Or if it's a big update and I've hardly any left and I'm close to the new month, I might just hang on a few days to do the update. So on my phone you can see I've used very little data this month. I've got 2.85 available, 11 days left, so it's really a good time to do an update on the Tesla. So what I have to do is connect to my hotspot. Then connect to the Wi-Fi. Then I expect my hotspot to come up. Yes, it does. And tap on there, and obviously the green there shows it's already started downloading. So that was quite. So there's a tick next to iPhone 62, and there's the arrow up there. So that's all pretty good. Green arrow showing it's downloading, and there's also showing up at the bottom it's just beginning to download. 874 kilobytes. So that all seems to be working. So what I'll do, I'll leave that for about 20 minutes, go and do something else, lock the garage door, and come back a bit later on. So I have to remember to leave my phone with the car because it's the personal hotspot, and lock the garage door, because technically so anyone could just get in the car and drive off. It's just a habit to put the phone back in your pocket, but I leave it charging up a little so the phone doesn't run out of power, and we'll come back shortly. So we come out to the car and see the Wi-Fi is still on there, and if we then go back into the menu, back to the software, just see what it says. The car software is up to date as of today at 17th of June. Often I find I have to come back and forth a few times. This is good this time, it's done in one, so that's good news. It's possibly a fairly straightforward update, we hope. The download did use a lot of data, 2.85 gigabytes, but at least it's done now, so that's fine. So for the last couple of weeks, whenever I've opened the boot, it hasn't opened, or it's only opened a little way. So I'm wondering if this latest software update will have improved that, so let's have a look. Well, that seems to have worked, that's good. Well, the boot seems to open and close, pretty straightforward now, and that was the simplest software update I've ever done, so that was good, and I managed to film it. Thanks very much for watching, hope you can join us next time. Please take a look at our other videos and hope you can like and subscribe. Thanks very much, bye.